Yeah, this arrived in the mail. This huge box. So, I have no idea what is inside. Until... voila. So, first and foremost, huge thanks to Middle West. Everyone out there, you guys know I'm a big fan of craft distilleries, first and foremost, and I'm an even bigger fan of Middle West Spirits based in Columbus, Ohio. Huge fan of Middle West Spirits. So, kind of looking back, so last year I did my barrel pick with Middle West Spirits, the lovely dark pumpernickel rye whiskey. Loved it, and I mean loved it. Already in plans. Actually, we're going back out there to Ohio in the next 2 months. We're doing another barrel pick with Middle West Spirits. So I'm a big fan of Middle West Spirits as a whole. They were kind enough to send me their brand new releases of their cask strength bottles of their 3 expressions. You have the Michelin Reserve, the dark pumpernickel rye whiskey, and the straight wheat whiskey. So super excited for these brand new releases. Let's go ahead and dive into it, and we'll have a little bit of fun. Cool? All right. So this is a triple review today. So let me go ahead and give you just some facts about all 3 of these. So number 1, all 3 of these, the MSRP is $70, right? So $69.99, $70 is the MSRP for all 3 of these cask strength whiskeys. So that's number 1, right? Again, they're also all cask strength. So when I think back to what made me fall in love with the dark pumpernickel rye whiskey, was this, like the small batch version of it, which was the 96 proof. I found this bottle a couple years ago and I fell in love with the dark pumpernickel rye whiskey, and I said to myself, wow, if I can do a barrel pick and get a cask strength version of it, I would love it even that much more. So I did a barrel pick with them, fell in love with it. My Patron community, we fell in love with it so much we're gonna be doing another barrel pick again with Middle West Spirits. That's this one here. So I'm excited that Middle West took not only their lower proof version that they had of all 3 of these before, and now they made it standard that all 3 are cask strength versions. So they have the small batch versions, but now they're coming out officially with the cask strength versions of all 3 of these. So I'm really excited. So all 3 of these did release on October 1st, so just a couple days ago. So brand new, just released, hitting markets like literally as we speak. You can find it. I mean, I've seen Middle West Spirits here on the East Coast. I've seen, of course, obviously in Ohio, Kentucky, across the Midwest, even online in certain different places as well. So you can definitely find Middle West. They are growing, and I mean growing. So now we have 3 new releases, all cask strength, all $70. Let's dive into the whiskey. All right. We're going to start with, gotta start with the bourbon, right? At the end of the day, I'm the bourbon judge. As much as I love the dark pumpernickel rye, I want to start with the bourbon itself. Cool? All right. So let's dive into this. So we're going to start with, this is Michelin Reserve. This is a 4-grain product. So what are the 4 grains, Judge? Number 1, you have yellow corn, soft red winter wheat, 2-row barley, and dark pumpernickel rye. So it's the 4-grain product itself, but it is a bourbon. It's a cask strength, so it's coming in at exactly, I think this one is 122.2. So 122.2. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. All right, let's dive into this real quick. I'm extremely excited about these new products. It's just something that, cask strength version of it. I've been a big fan of Middle West for many, many years, and I'm just excited about the brand is just growing over and over. They're growing. All right, let's get into the nose. Very nice. Never know what you're gonna get with like a 4-grain product, especially when you have a combination of like the dark pumpernickel rye, along with that soft red winter wheat and the corn and the 2-row barley. You never know what you're gonna get. But first and foremost, I'm getting actually a really good blend of traditional like caramel, some oak, but with like some baking spices, which is probably coming from that soft red winter wheat. So like some baking spices, some caramel, some oak, and almost like a very soft citrus kind of a note as well. Very soft citrus note. And a little bit of mint too. A little bit of mint, some citrus, some strawberries. All right, not bad at all. I'm ready to dive into this one because this smells delicious. Oh man, that's nice. All right, here we go, folks. Hey, cheers to Middle West Spirits. Damn. Damn. All right. Woo. Okay, hold on. I'm going to do a verdict for each one of these separate, and then at the end tell you my favorite of the three. Cool? All right. Let me get a little bit more. Oh, wow. The number one thing, which is interesting, I was thinking that in the mid end of the palate, I would get a ton of like that, like the notes that I normally get from the dark pumpernickel rye. But what actually stands out the most is actually the soft red winter wheat that's in here. Like the baking spices combined with like the caramel, the oak. It's almost like a holiday pie kind of combined together. Baking spices, the strawberry notes, the caramel, the oak, all coming together. Lovely. At $70. Oh boy, this is gonna the market. You guys are gonna love Middle West Spirits Michelin Bourbon. That is a buy. Damn, I could sip that all night. I don't know. This is hard to even move on to the dark pumpernickel rye as well as the wheat whiskey. That is amazing. Oh boy. I told myself we're doing another barrel pick of the dark pumpernickel rye, but now I don't know. I don't know. Oh boy, that. Okay, I'm gonna come back. I gotta move on, Judge. All right. So dark pumpernickel rye. This is gonna be interesting. I'm interested to see how similar or different it is compared to my barrel pick that I did last year with them. All right. So number one. This you have 80% in the mash bill is the dark pumpernickel rye. So the majority of the mash bill is the dark pumpernickel rye. Oh man, this is nice. Proof on this one, I spilled a little bit by the way, I just noticed that. Proof on this one is 125.3. All right, here we go. Very nice from the nose. So this one, a bit more minty than I remember from my barrel pick. A smidge more minty, but you still get what I love about that dark pumpernickel rye. It creates like almost like a caramel covered strawberry kind of a note. So it's like a caramel covered strawberry with some pepper in there as well. But this one also has some mint too. Mine didn't have as much mint. This has a little bit more. Wow, this is nice. Yeah, it's like that almost like that caramel covered strawberry note. It's there. So nice, peppery, smidge of mint. Oh, so damn nice. It's so good. Oh my goodness. Cheers. Ooh, no, that's still good. That is so good. Wow. Everything in the nose transfers to the palate. There's something in this rye whiskey that you take a strawberry, just dip it in caramel, just add a little bit of mint, a little bit of pepper, a smidge of oak, and it is absolutely heaven in a bottle. This whiskey is so great. If you are looking to make the leap of faith from bourbon rather to rye, and you want to try a fantastic rye whiskey, I'm telling you folks, dark pumpernickel rye from Middle West Spirits is a hitter. Woo! All day. Give me one more sip. Goodness gracious. What is the proof too? Wow. The proof on this is higher. The proof on this is 125.3. And honestly, it sips like 115.3. It sips way below the proof point. That's sneaky good, sneaky dangerous. Oh man. So, Judge, $70. Is it worth it? Please. Really? Stop it. They could charge more. Thank goodness they're not. That is ridiculously insane good. It's such a great experience from the beginning of the palate all the way mid palate, end of the palate. It's just nice and steady the entire time. Coats the palate. Everything from the nose transfers to the palate. That I'm not leaving this in the glass. There's no way. Not on my watch. I'll never leave great whiskey in the glass. Never. No, no, no. All right. Before I move over to the wheat whiskey, I'm gonna clean my glass from the bourbon real quick. I have to try the new cast strength version of the Dark Pumpernickel Rye versus my barrel pick, just to kind of see. I want to see, compare and contrast. But real quick, 3 quick easy favors. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, drop me a comment. Let me know what are your thoughts on Middle West Spirits as a whole. And then last but not least, please make sure you also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notification each and every time I release new content. Cheers. Cheersing with water, but it's okay. It's okay. I gotta try my my barrel pick now after having that one, just to see similarities and differences. Super quick, super quick. Put my barrel pick back here for now. All right, let me just try this one real quick. Wow. So, like anything else, whenever you do a single barrel, the uniqueness of a single barrel, it's equally great in a different way. My single barrel has a lot more fruit, a lot more like grape notes in there as well, but a lot of the same, the caramel covered strawberry notes, the oak, all that is still there, but mine has a lot more like kind of grape, more blackberries kind of a note. It's a little bit more fruit forward, if you will. Just the uniqueness of a single barrel, but that one, home run all day, every day. That was good. Woo! Wow. Middle West Spirits is coming through, boy. All right. So now we are stepping into the lane of the straight wheat whiskey. Yes, straight wheat whiskey. This one, similar proof to the Dark Pumpernickel Rye. Very similar. This one is 125.1. Again, all these are $70, but the proof on this one's 125.1. And then you might be asking, well, Judge, if it's a wheat whiskey, what kind of wheat are they using? Similar to what's one of the grains in this one here, they are using the standard for them, I should say, rather, the soft red winter wheat. That is their wheat of choice. So I'm pumped to try this. I love a good wheater like anyone else, and a good wheat whiskey. Stop it all day. Let's do it. All right, here we go, folks. Here we go. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Oh, no, this is really, really nice. Very, like, almost like bready, kind of like a bread dough kind of a note, if you will. Bread, doughy, baking spices. Some oak, smidge of leather actually as well. Oh yeah, very baking spices, very like dough kind of a note, like bready, oaky, a smidge of caramel, smidge of leather. Oh gosh, that's nice too. Goodness gracious, Middle West Spirits. Yeah, I thought it was such an easy decision. Go back in 60 days, Judge, after, you know, because we did the last barrel pick last year. Go back in 2 months, which we're going back in December. Do Dark Pumpernickel Rye. That's an easy choice as a single barrel. Now I'm like, bourbon? Dark Pumpernickel Part 2? Maybe wheat whiskey? Oh, goodness gracious. It's tough. It's tough. Oh, boy. We're going to have fun. Me and the Patron community. We're going to have a fun time picking at Middle West Spirits. Oh, gosh. All right. That nose is delicious. I got to dive into it. Cheers, everybody. Ooh. Oh, sugar. Damn! That's good. Oh, man. Hold on. Hold on. That's pretty good. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, that's good. You know what's unique about this? it has a very sugary kind of a note to it in the mid end of the palate. What's also unique about this mid end of the palate, it does not sip like it's 125.1. It sips like it's closer to 115. It sips way below the proof point. Look how dark that is for all three of these as well. Look how dark that is. Wow, this still has like all the baking spices that I talked about earlier. Has all the baking spices. Definitely has like the caramel, but it has like a very unique, almost like a confectionery sugar kind of a note in the mid end of the palate. Oh man. Damn, that's good. That might be my favorite of all three. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty special. Oh my goodness. All right, first and foremost, the verdict is in. This lineup is absolutely insane. Folks, I $70 bottle. Go out, try it. Do not even try it at a bar. Grab a bottle, no matter if you prefer wheat whiskey, if you prefer bourbon, or if you prefer like a rye whiskey, which this is a unique one because this is dark pumpernickel rye. Try any of these. I guarantee you, you're gonna love them. If I had to say which one is the best, it's tough because this is my heart. This was my soul. But this one right here, I did not expect the wheat whiskey to be this damn good. This is absolutely insane good. I mean, these are phenomenal, but this is insane good. I'm pouring a little bit more. Oh my goodness. Didn't expect this. Did not expect this. Hey friends, as we normally say in this courtroom, peace, cheers, and salute. But today, we're going to say Middle West Spirits salute, because this is damn good. Cheers, everybody. See you. Take care.